working on another pitch to the media at the moment around us because it doesn't address the evacuation centres not suitable for disabled people. Yeah, that is true, because not necessarily the locations of where people actually, the nearest one may not be accessible. I can confirm the local evacuation centre in Newtown is actually accessible because it's the Newtown School Hall. But that's because it's held in a school that actually has to have the accessibility requirements. But that is a good point that, you know, the nearest place may not be the accessible place.
Yeah, that's right. And our town's got that sorted out too. But yeah, it was like one of the things that we found that during the storm that came past the other, about a month, back in October, that blew everything over.
The one that destroyed your greenhouse.
Yeah, that one. Is that a lot of people were going, oh, shoot, we don't actually have the means to actually support this town if we're completely cut off, which can happen. Thankfully, we're in an area where we can just get the tractor out and get rid of the trees. But if the river's
and you've actually got a pretty relatively flat, not near state highway. So your state highway is actually relatively flat with it doesn't wind around hills. It's not like the Manawatu Gorge. It's not like the Rimutakas.
Yeah.
It's, if push comes to shove, you're still likely to actually get yourself to Marston Hospital.
Well, that's the thing. You may not be able to get to Marston Hospital. We may not have enough alternative routes. Like, we got one alternative route going through around Morrisville, around the back of Puka, around Mount Bruce.
Yes. Yeah.
But, if that's also cut off, we're going to have to rely on helicopters to cover.
Yeah. That is a point, yeah. But, your likelihood of being cut off is a lot less. But that also depends on what it is where you are in the country. I mean, if we sit there and change it to where Steve's place in Pongaroa, oh, God, that's a different story.
Yeah, Pongaroa,
Yeah, like, that's one of, like, what do you call it? Like, it's, like, of the different roads in, I would rate them as I would not want to tow my coffee cart on them roads.
Yeah, like, quite often when something happens out Pongaroa, it's always helicopters going out.
Yeah, which makes sense. It's
yes,
and I think the local pub is one of the emergency locations you go to as well.
Yeah, I would like to know from Blake if they have the information about how many evacuation centres are not suitable for disabled people, because I know that my one is, and
because that's the community hall, the one that we did our shows at.
That is the point of emergency, and that's wheelchair accessible. But if Blake knows how many areas in New Zealand are not suitable for disabled people, that would be really interesting to know, because I didn't read that in the RIS. That point wasn't even brought up.